living holy on the outside and living holy on the inside. How many of us know that all have sinned and fallen short from the glory of God? Living holy on the outside is easy. That's an easy thing. You got people that's looking at you. You wouldn't do what you would normally do in front of others if you was by yourself or if you were in a secret place. You see what I'm saying? Now, being holy on the outside is easy, but being the same that you were on the outside, on the inside, in secret, is where the difficulties and unsureness and questions and, unstableness come and occur. You know what I mean? Sin occurs. Sin tries to overtake you, and sin tries to convince you or put you in a convincing, accepting state of this is what this is what I am. I can't change it. I can't do nothing about it. It's tough. It's something that I just have to deal with. See what I'm saying? But that ain't so though. That's not the case. If you can live holy on the outside, then you can live holy on the inside. If you can live holy on the outside to where people can see you, you're talking to people and people sees your actions, you can live that way on the inside. See what I'm saying? God sees the two, alright? And he wants to connect those two as a whole. Alright? Straight up. Now, the thing is, yes, you're going to have difficulties. You're going to have difficulties on the outside just like you have. Well, it's not going to be the same as when you do have or face difficulties on the outside. Because what's on the inside are going to be very, very personal things. Now, the issue with that is that we need to come to a point in place to where we can deal with these things. That's kind of like if you're a real person, period, and this is coming, you know what I'm saying? All right, just hear me out. If you're real enough to say anything to the person that you're in front of and leave it at that, even when you're in secret, you don't say nothing, about the person or nothing, whatever. You know what I mean? You don't press back on what you said earlier. You don't switch the story, or you don't switch if anybody come to you and ask about the same thing which you said. You keep it straight. You keep it the same. You keep the answer the same. You keep the concept the same. See what I'm saying? You hold that same type of respect, okay, as if you were in person, as if he was around or she was around. See what I'm saying? Keeping it real ain't that hard. But the thing is, see, when other things, personal things, tries to come at you in such ways that, gets to be, a disturbance to you, all right? That's just a time to where we need to go to God. I can't even stress that enough, man. That's the time you want to go to God. You don't want to feel no going through what convinced you to do certain things. No. You don't want to go through that, because now you're putting yourself in a stage of confusion to where it'll confuse you. And you'll be like, oh man, why did I do that? What caused me to do that? No. Don't ask the question. Don't even ask the question. Even after you do certain things in certain times and places and areas, man, go to that word. Go to the word. Just go to the word. The word of God is your light. The word of God, it shines and exposes what's after you. It really will, man. And it does. You see what I'm saying? It really will. It'll cleanse all of that from you. It'll make you, you know, not accept it. It'll make you be like, all right, yeah, I recognize this and I know what it is. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be afraid. If you do things in secret, call it out. And you know what? Ask God to reveal what's going on, and He will.